Good evening, dear homely members. If now you can hear my sound and see my picture, so please reply one. Okay. So we will start the classroom. Today the topic is double source template. Start from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I will try to finish class in 15 minutes, so left 10 minutes to answer your questions. So if during the class something you cannot follow or you have some questions, you just write down below. The last 10 minutes I will reply you. Okay, we start. Before we start the class, we need to notice that the purpose of the class is to share technical analysis only. It's not to give you buy, sell signals or recommend you stocks. No. So we need to be careful for study purpose only. Today, the topic double source template. We will directly to the point, directly to study this software function. So because all of you already homely members, so um, this one, if you haven't learned before, then after this class you will know. For double source template, the first question will be, what is double source? How to open double source and how to close double source, the very basic ones. So if now you are watching the class on your handphone or pad, then you can open your software. Maybe you can follow my steps. That will be much easier for you to follow. Okay, so double source, where is double source? You need to open your software. So now I'm on software screen. So I think you can see my software now. Okay, I think no problem. We continue. The first question is, where is double source? Double source, this one, first you need the open the chart. Example, now I'm open KLCI chart. No matter which chart you open, then at the bottom, we see at the bottom, there are template here, and today we're going to learn this function called double source is here, the third template. Actually, this function is more for long term. Homely wave is more for mid-term. So today, double source is more for short term, the short term trading template. So if you want open this double source, it's very easy. Do not need you to change different indicators. No, you just click double source. You see the three windows change. The first, the second, the third, all three windows, it automatic change to some indicators. So if you want to close this double source template, you want to back to the original one to see the candle, to see the movement, then you just click this double source again. So it will be very easy. You open your software, then click double source, open, click again, close, click open, click again, close. So very easy to open and close. This is the basic. Normally when we learn a template, we learn an indicator, we will maybe from the complicated, then gradually simple. But today my class, I want to change. Uh, Maybe we can try from the easy one to complicated one, or you can see the deeper ones, because I find some of members, they focus on technical and they learned a lot of things. It would be very easy for them to understand some rhythms or some theories, but for some members, very difficult for them to understand how this indicator works. Maybe some members they focus on fundamental things, and some members they just want the simple things. So we start from the simple things to learn these double swords. Uh, Previous you already know how to open and how to close this template. So we directly to the buy sell method. If you want to learn the simple things you don't want to be too complicated, it's okay. The buy point, easy. You just find the chi red. You see this one, I write a B. B is for buy. So this one, I zoom in the chart. I change to blue color. This one, red. This one, red. This one, red. So this code is chi red. If you want a simple, this is the simplest. Chi red, buy. So if buy in, then where is the sell point? The sell point is called the two green, one hollow. Two green means, you see this one, red turn to green. The second indicator also green. The third indicator be hollow red. So two green, one hollow. This is called the sell point. Yeah, it's very simple to follow. You learn the double source template. Then you just remember this one. The buy point is chi red. So chi red you buying. The sell point is two green, one hollow. Two green, one hollow. And another suggestion for you, better you choose TE. The columns is above the purple line. I mean, example, you compare with this one. This one also, the first indicator red, the second indicator red, the third indicator also red. So according to this buy sell method, this one, this day we can buy, but just buy in 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 days, then it turn green soon. So this green, this also green, this one, we said that the two green, one hollow is sell point, but if the color directly turn to blue, this one also will be the sell point. So in this case, we find the buy sell just very fast, and it seems, I think, very difficult to make profits, or maybe just very small profits. And this one also, if we follow the indicator tree red, so this one red, this one red, this one also red. So this tree red, if you buy in, then also same 3-4 days sell, but the price almost same. That means within this trading, I think maybe not much profit. So why like that? Because this one important, better above TE, trend as per purple line. I mean, you check the first window, the indicator, you see the columns is above the line or is below the line. So this part, the left part, the right part, the different thing is the left part is above the line. It seems that the trend is quite nice, but the right part, this one, you see, actually already dropped below the line and break to just the first day breakthrough. If you see the first red actually is below the line, so this type is not as stable. And you see this one, when it appears the buy point is below the line. This line is purple, but the column is below the line. So the buy sell, I repeat again, 3 red is buy point, 2 green, 1 hollow is sell point, and this one also important, better above purple line. So if it's below the line, maybe not that good. Okay, let's go to some cases for us to understand better. Okay, this case, the stock is VIS dynamic. Okay, since the recent several months, very hot stock. So if you use this template, you open, then you find the color is easy to recognize. This first red, 2 red, 3 red. So 3 red, this one is a buy point. And the very nice is this column is above the line, above the line. So you see this one, the previous, I think is below the line. This, all these three is below the line, but this one above the line. So very beautiful buy point for short term. This is daily chart. Short term normally will be maybe one week, 2 weeks. So maybe it's kind different as you think. Maybe your short term is just 1 day or 2 days. If like that, maybe you can apply in mini chart. So if like 1 week, 2 weeks, short term trading, this will be a good template. This cheap red you buy in, this one will be a sell point. Why? Because um okay, because this green, this one also green, below's hollow, so a sell point for short term. Then this one, especially in uptrend stocks, if you use trend expert only, sometimes you'll find even TE green to red, but the price seems not that strong. Example like here, even trend expert green to red, it appeared a buy point, maybe you buy in, but the price behavior maybe not that strong. Yes, if you combine one more indicator, I mean, combine here, actually when here appeared the buy point, here is still green, so not that strong. Our buy point need a chi red, so this one, the red, chi red will be a buy point. And recent days, maybe 5 days, 6 days ago, around 1 week ago, appear 2 green, 1 hollow. So this is your point. Okay, how about other cases? Very familiar stock, Franken. You see the left part also appears some 3 red or 2 green, 1 hollow cell, but the left part, the stocks is below the line, so not that strong. So we focus more on the columns. You see the red is above the line. So this will be a very beautiful buy point. Then green hollow will be a sell point. So just like that. And sometimes TE give you buy signal. This one green to red. But this the second window indicator still in green. That means haven't meet a buy point. So like that. If in this case Franken, then the short-term buy point double source template, I think it's three or 4 days ago. If you buy in, the sell point will be you wait for 2 green, 1 hollow to sell. So I've shown you some cases to explain what is the buy and sell method. If you want to learn, you want to make things simple, easy, then you just remember this enough. If you are kind of members who want to learn deeper, you want to know more, so you want to know what this indicator, the name, or um, the the descriptions, the buy sells, or even the formula. If like that, maybe you can follow me to deeper. Okay, so it's okay. We want to learn simple things, no problem at all. You want to learn, you want to let the things be simple. You just remember this buy sell, chi red buy, two green, one hollow sell, no problem. Because the later part I will going to explain these chi indicators and some interesting things behind the indicators. Okay. I back to the software. We've just learned these three indicators combination called double source template, and if you wanted to check your stocks, you can directly go to the market. So example, Malaysia market, you wait for the data loading. And here we can see today the trading data, and instead of trading volume, I will recommend you maybe you rank by amount better. So volume is for how many shares, amount is for how much. So this is amount. So we right click amount. Normally the shares maybe it's not that cheap. A lot of funds, I think compared to the volume, will be more stable. So I right click on amount, right click amount. So you see today the top one is public bank. So I double click. Then how to open double source? Just click here. Click. Then I see double source. So we just learned double source and how to apply. It's easy. We find the tree red. So this one, the first indicator turn red. This one still green. This one red. So no, cannot buy. So the first buy point will be here. See, I use a circle. Is it here? This day is December 7. So red, red, red. Three indicators in red, and there's a thing very important for you is to you need the you need to make sure it's the first day. The first day, three indicators in red. That means if like this day cannot be a buy point. Normally the price very high, is at risk, possible will retreat. So this is not the first day. So not a buy point. The buy point is first day, these three indicators turn red. So will be this day. Turn red, then you buy in, you trade for short term. For public bank, maybe it's more suitable for me long-term trading, but if you still want to trade short term, no problem. We just follow this tree, buy in. Then the sell point will be two green. This day first green. This one also green. The below is hollow, so this one will be a sell point. Then the price are reaches for short term. You now already sell your public bank. So this one turn green. Okay, maybe like that will be much more easy to follow. This one turn red, but cannot buy because this one is green, this one's blue. So no, cannot. This one still cannot. So combine, three indicators combined can help you invite you to buy here, which the price still in correction. So, oh, how about this day? The first red, this one also red, this one also red, three red. Yeah, this is the buy point for this double source template. So, you buy in public bank, you trade for short term several days. This one turn ring, chain export turn ring can sell, need a sell or not, no need because if I this still in red, this one still in red, so no, it's still holding. And this day, green, we need a sell or not? No, because the third indicator is in solid. Because we learned that two green, one hollow is a sell point. So no problem, you still can holding the stock. And this day is the same, no need to sell. Oh, how about this day? Turn red again, two red, so hollow, but the sell point is two green, one hollow, so still you can hold the stock public bank till this day will be your sell point. So this period I think can make some maybe small profits public bank. And recent days is it chi red again, green. Yeah, the template is not 100%, not 100% success rate. It can be sometimes like three days, 4 days, then sell. Maybe you add almost the same price. Recently, no buy point. Okay, this is for public bank. And this one recently very hot called the Da Gang 4456. So based on this template, the buy point will be this day, February 8th. This tree red very beautiful buy point. Whether we can buy now? No. According to this template, you trade for short time. I mean around the 1 week to 2 weeks. This two green one hollow is already your sell point. So, how when is the next buy point for this stock? You just need to wait. I think need some times because you need to retrace. The next tree red will be the start the buy point. How about glove? So, like this case, we said that the better above TE, the purple line, because the recent months the in green line and is below the line. So this type of stock, I think, not suitable to trade for this template. Maybank, I think will be similar. Okay, Supermax. Some stocks very crazy, and I think maybe not easy for you to follow. If you can buy the first day fly or how, then till now it's still holding signal, no sell point. Oh, many crazy stock. If you want to trade more stable, maybe you need to choose some slow movement stocks, maybe 1 day, 2%, 3%, some kind of like this type of stock, slow up, maybe I think will be more suitable. Okay, this for study purpose only. The buy point is just yesterday. See, yesterday, this one red, this one also red, this one also red. So we said the buy point is three red. So no matter below is hollow or solid, hollow red or solid red, as long as it's red color, then this day will be a buy point. These three indicators combined. This one is not a buy point because here is in green. So just like that, you can check more stocks to see whether is tree red buying to green one hollow cell is okay or not. You can, after the class, you can find some stocks, find some cases to check. Just use these three, buy and sell. Then I think gradually you will be more familiar, because today the class, we were going to the deeper part. Now we are going to learn these three indicators one by one. So this template is made up of three indicators: trend expert, deviation expert, long and short font. They seems very similar. Some green columns, some red columns. Mm, don't know why combine these three and any other functions. Okay, so we need to talk them one by one. So the first is trend expert. I think you must be very familiar with this indicator. Every class we talk about this indicator. So maybe some members say, you will be wondering, this trend expert is, is predict the price. Example, tomorrow, predict tomorrow up, down, or this indicator is only designed to follow the trend. This is important. Today, the answer for trend expert will be these indicators designed to follow trends only. So if you open a stock, open your chart, you see why today price up, then the column turn right. Why like that? Of course, like that, because the indicator is designed to follow trends. So, if the indicator view the current, the trend, the short-term trend is up, then it gives you red color. The current trend is down, it gives you green color. Not only short-term, it also gives you mid-long-term. Is this the line, the border, the main line, the purple and the green. So if mid long term in uptrend will give you purple color, if in downtrend will give you green color. So these indicators designed to follow trends only. This is very important. No prediction at all. So just follow the trend. It follow the trend. It tell you the current trend is how up or down. So no matter what stock you open, we can put trend expert in window 2. Then you can combine with the price movement, the candles, and the indicator. You will understand more. Why here? Example here, green color. Because price down, so trend expert tell you current short term in downtrend. Why here it turn red? Because gradually the price up, so it tell you the current is short term uptrend. So short term uptrend, and it's slightly down, and recent 1 to 2 days it turn red again. So it's just designed to tell you the current trend. And the mid long term trend also, you see the lines. This one's mid long term in downtrend, here mid long term in uptrend. So we trade the trend is very important in technical analysis. So to trade uptrend stocks, you must make sure is above the purple line, mid long term uptrend, and short term also red column, so uptrend. This is trend as well. Maybe you've learned that in other class also. So I just talk about some small things. These indicators designed to follow the trend. Okay, how about the second indicator? The second indicator inside the template, this one's you see DE, called DE. This is the short name of deviation expert. It has the same meaning as divergence. So deviation divergence, the same meaning. So this one, uh, I think it has two functions. The first function is money flow. So the red is called funds flow in, green is called flow out. Red is flow in, green is flow out. So flow in price up, flow out price down is a bit like you can rely on this indicator when you trade the short term. And another function of this deviation expert is called deviation, the name. So deviation is example like this period, the price create a new high. See, this is high one, high two. The second high is higher than the high one. But in the indicator, you see, this one's much lower than the previous one. This is called a deviation. It tells you the current trend got risk. Yeah, deviation expert. We open the software, then we change to DE. Sometimes you see the movement very clear. You see this period, the price is not that beautiful. See the indicator tell you is in green. So yeah, sometimes this indicator also very nice for you to trade a short term. Deviations not often happen, but sometimes when it happen, possible got risk. Especially in some stocks or index, I mean, the fundamentals not that strong. For stock, fundamental very strong. I mean, long-term in uptrend, example, this Inari, even we find this deviation, see, this one's much higher. The price is higher, higher, and higher. But indicator you see cannot be high. It's lower, lower, and lower. This already appear deviation. So you see after that the pricing sideways, in sideways. I open KLCI. The reason there is also we will find the deviation sign for the normal charts, KLCI or the normal stocks. When appear this deviation sign, create a new high, the indicator cannot. Then after that, you see sometimes really drop a lot since here, drop a lot. And the previous also, you see here, create a new high, cannot. After that, deviation drop a lot. And this called remind you risk. How about chance? Will be the same. If you find the price is lower, lower, and lower, much lower, lower, but you find the indicator, see, is higher than the previous bottom, is higher. This one called got chance, possible got chance. See? And reason there is maybe the market is not that beautiful. If you follow trend expert or you follow the candlesticks only, maybe you will feel it seems the trend is very bad. But if we combine with this deviation expert, see now appear deviation, bottom deviation. See the price lower, much lower. This one is lower than the previous one. But the indicator, you see, it's higher than the previous one. So this indicator can tell you whether got chance or got risk. And short term, so you can follow these short terms up or down. So this is deviation expert, the short name called the DE. And the third indicator, the short name is LSF. The full name is long and short fund. How about this one? The deviations already money flow in and flow out. So why this indicator also called long short fund? What's the difference? This indicator long and short fund. um, maybe some members you can understand the long the market, short the market. So in another word means the buying funds and the selling funds. You can understand like the buying funds and the selling funds. So these indicators tell you if the current market, the buying funds is stronger than the selling funds, then it will give you red color. So if it's selling funds is stronger than buying funds, then give you blue color. So why some column solid, some columns hollow? Yeah, the solid column means it's increasing. The hollow column means decreasing. So this one means the current market is um, buying funds stronger than selling funds, and the buying funds is stronger. So solid ones. The hollow ones tell you the buying fund is stronger, but is decreasing. The power is decreasing. So like that. If you first time learn indicator, maybe not easy. So, or for some members, you just want to learn the simple things, then you back to the previous part. 3 red buying, 2 green, 1 hollow cell, no problem. Okay, we open the open the software. So LSF. See the red and the green. If you want to see the descriptions, I mean, first time know this indicator, you want to read more, understand more the theories. Um, you can right click. You see, this is first window. Right click. You see, you will see the descriptions, and I think um, very detailed. And the second window also, if you right click, you will see the description deviation expert. And this long and short form also, right click, you will see the descriptions, the usage principle, something how. So combine these 3 indicators together, and now we've learned some deeper understanding of these 3 indicators. Then here, example here, these 3 red will be our buy point. This green, this day will be our sell point. The first green, 2 green, 1 hollow, sell point, and you will be careful because you already find the deviation size. You create a new high, but here cannot. So you learn more, you will understand more. That means this is not only a sell point, also tell you the current market possible got risk. And the recent days also, the recent days is still below the line. So the indicators no buy point. But based on these 2 indicators, we find it got deviation sign. So you know possible got chance. And you back to the previous is also the same. So after deviation, possible got the chance. Actually, uh, when we in trading, some members they will use these 3 indicators together, and some members actually they just use 2 indicators. They just use trend expert combined with deviation expert, not the 3. Why they use just 2 indicators? Because in handphone software, handphone harmony chart, and PC live software, these 2 softwares, there's no LSF. They only have TE and DE. So in mini chart, you just you can choose DE and TE. So you cannot find the LSF. So another method, if you feel like LSF is not easy to understand, the buying from the long, the short don't understand, then you use these two combines also, no problem. So you just need two windows, whether in 60-minute chart or daily chart, both can, no problem. You open and you see the buy sell will be two red buying, two green sell. So sometimes TE will give you buy point, but maybe just a very small rebound. DE tell you there's no buy point. So it's very good combination, tell you uh this no buy. So you wait the two red buying and the two green sell, and above, better above this line, the trend line. Besides that, we can see the deviation also, so whether got the top deviation, whether got the bottom deviation. So that means you just open two windows also can, no problem. You can use these two windows to analyze your stocks for short term, for mid long term, for short term. Today the class double source is designed for short term. If you want to trade for mid long term, maybe you try weekly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart. Because daily is short term, so that means weekly chart is more for mid long term. You can try, but normally we use this template is in daily chart for short term trading. For short term trading, the deviation. And if you want to trade stable, better you need to choose some stocks which long term in uptrend. It means they have a very strong, maybe very strong fundamental. I just use this stock as a case. We don't know the stock, we don't know the company. You can go to the history. Example, this is monthly chart of 0166. See, all the history in uptrend, that means all the time in uptrend. I think the fundamental is not bad. So like this type of charts, if we use double source two indicators or three indicators, the success rate will be much higher than the a random stock, example 10 cent, 20 cent, or some stocks. Maybe this type will be more stable. So not only trend expert, you could combine with deviation expert. Sometimes trend expert give you a buy and sell, but actually it's a rebound only. So combine with this, you find that here's a buy point, and you can hold for short term. This template, it have a previous buy and sell point. You also can hold for mid long term. If you hold for mid long term, maybe you need more focus on the trend expert. When the trend expert break down, the line will be a sell point. Example, even some stocks the fundamental good. I mean, the history all the way uptrend. Example like this one, but it cannot be all the way uptrend. Sometimes it will retrace also. So like this, when break down, the line will be a mid long term sell point. If you are focused on cloud stock, example Supernex, to find the buy point, you want to use these two indicators scan. You need to wait, break through this line first, break through the trend as per the line, then to red will be a buy point. You can trade for short term. Okay, well the time, okay, I need to be more faster. So this means, um, Not necessary 3 indicators. If you want 2 indicators, also can, no problem. So you just use 2 red by 2 green cell, and you can apply in 16 mini charts. Trade for short term is about 1 day, 2 days, 1 to 3 days trading. Some stocks they up down very fast, so you follow 2 red buy in, 2 green sell. Trade for short term, no problem. Um, there's a very interesting question for you. It's between this deviation expert and trend expert. So for short-term trading, which is faster? I mean, these 2 indicators, deviation expert and trend expert. For short-term trading, which indicator you feel like faster? I mean, faster give you the buy and sell. Example, this indicator give you buy today, but that indicator already give you yesterday. That means that indicator is much faster. So which one do you think is much faster? Uh, this question, if you already been member for several months, or several years, maybe you can understand. We put these 2 indicators together with the candle chart. Which indicator give faster buy sell point? Especially you trade for short term. Some members they like catch bottom, catch bottom. So which one will be faster? Mm, some members maybe they say deviation expert DE faster. Some members will reply TE, this one faster. But after I compare many charts, I find the interesting sign for these 2 indicators. When the stock in downtrend, example like this stock Supermax, the recent months in downtrend. When the stock in downtrend, deviation expert will faster buy sell signal. So for some traders, you want to catch bottom. This one give you faster buying signal. Example like here, if you notice that this is a January 6th, it give first red, green to red, first red here, but T is so 1 day later, it give the first red. So this quite interesting sign. And let's see whether got any other cases. This one, back here. This one also glove stock. Most times they turn red the same day. See, most times they turn red the same day, but sometimes no. We check some downtrend stock. The downtrend stock, I mean, need the columns need below the line. This case all in uptrend. Okay, maybe I back to the history. Okay, this is very beautiful downtrend stock. Okay, example like in this type of downtrend, if you compare detailedly with TE and D, you will find this the first red will give faster than this TE. See, 1 day earlier, this TE the first red is here. Okay. And there's some, and it's not only faster, it's 1 day, 2 days earlier, and it will be more sustainable. You see here, this TE is one red only, but you compare with DE, will be 3 red. So in downtrend, it will be like that. The deviation expert, the buy-in signal will be much faster than the trend expert and will be more sustainable. This is only 4 days, this may be 6 days, 7 days. So quite interesting sign. But if you check uptrend stocks, if you check uptrend stocks, then the things will be the opposite. The trend expert will be more faster than the deviation expert. Okay, you see here, this red, green, red, but deviation tell you red will be more sustainable. Okay, some option stocks, okay, example like this Franken. You see, like this period, the trend expert turn red, but deviation expert, you see, it's still green. So 1 day later, and this one's only 4 red columns, but the trend expert, you see, 6 red columns, and this one turned red, but this one's all the way in green color. So quite interesting. You see, it's 1 day earlier. So in uptrend will be the opposite. The trend experts faster than deviation expert. So maybe for some short-term traders, this will be useful for you. You trade for uptrend shares, trend expert more faster. You trade for downtrend shares, deviation expert faster. And for the normal traders like you, like me, normal traders, you just combine these two, the trend expert and deviation expert. So the 2 red buy in, the 2 green you sell, and these 2 indicators also can see whether got the deviation signs or not, whether got the bottom deviation or the top deviation. Okay. Okay, the last case is this Mr. DIY, a new stock. You see, deviation DE give you sell, but TE still in red. Yeah, this one's be more sustainable in uptrend. So if like that, you trade for shorter, you wait to green, then you sell. And if you want to buy this stock, then the recent days is not a buy point, because if you it seems it will turn green soon. So the next buy point you need to wait for 2 red buy in, 2 green sell. Okay. Okay, we come to the last part. This is an interesting sign, DE and TE. The last part is about the filtering. Unfortunately, inside the software, the filtering about DE, TE, LSF, this DE and TE, it only can do filtering on green to red, red to green. It cannot choose in red color. Cannot. It can only choose red to green, green to red. So the long and short for LSF and lot of conditions inside. So if you want to filtering the template, maybe we will suggest you these two. You just tick TE first red and DE first red. Then after you filtering, you check whether LSF is okay or not. So I think this filter, you can take a picture, or maybe you do not need to take a picture. This is 3 steps only. You enter the filtering system, then you go to A expert, then you tick column green to red. Deviation is tick column green to red. So just click this one, then enter here, then tick column green to red, tick column green to red, then down. Yeah, very easy. Then we can do the filtering. If you want to add more conditions also can, example, MCD above 50%, 25%, 75% can, or the price above 30 cents, 50 cents can. The volume can, no problem. Okay, let's directly check some case. This is just two indicators only. If you want three indicators combined, then you just click this double source. And we will recommend if you choose some stocks which all the way in uptrend, maybe will be more safer. For example, like this one 0039, if all the way in downtrend, um something wrong with the chart. If all the way in downtrend, maybe it sometimes it can be uptrend, but when it start dropping, it's very crazy. Some stocks is in no volume, so better you choose some stocks which long term in uptrend. Okay. If three indicators combine, then you just click this double source. Okay. We've learned this. Three above the line, three red. For study purpose only, this case is mid short term 5 point. If the share long term uptrend better. So if like this, maybe fundamental not strong. Okay, three red. So I think this filtering is okay. The filtering method is okay. You just tick DE first red and TE first red. Then you check whether the shares meet the three red or not. How about this stock? This one two red only, so and slightly below the line. So if wait for three red, okay, for this type of chart, um, uh, if more time on uptrend would be better. Okay. Another method is also some members they will have their watch list, favorite list, put some good shares inside. Yes, can no problem. Then you just wait for the shares turn the buy point. Just every day you waiting. Example, this stock a show the sell point. Oh, sorry, not this one. Like in this case, it almost will show the sell point because this red very thin. This one's already turned green. If like that, there's one strong company, so you put inside your watch list. You're just wait for the next buy point. The next three red, or you use two also can use the next two red buy in, then two green sell. If for short-term traders, you just build up your watch list. You put some strong shares, the current market strong shares inside. 60 minute, you just waiting to red buy, to green sell. Okay. See, I check whether you have any questions or not. can only buy one day after all 3 points are red. Do you mean the first day 3 points turn red? Yes, the first day 3 points turn red is a buy point based on daily chart. If in mini chart, some shares very strong, it's not the first red, but mini chart is okay. I mean, 60 minute to the the first hour to red buy point, the first hour to green sell. How to buy on the first day when you can only check the indicator up trading day? Yes, the software is end of days, market close, then you do the filtering, then you do analyze. So actually we today filter out by tomorrow, so it's by the second day. This one no problem. Double source can filter for buy point. Yes, you can filter this tick trend expert and deviation expert tick. The solid red and the hollow red. So this red is then for the buying funds is stronger than the selling funds. The solid red means it's stronger and stronger. The hollow red means it's weaker. So the buying funds is stronger than selling funds, but is weaker. All three indicators name: trend expert, deviation expert, long and short fund. Yeah, sometimes some members they learn the deviation expert, some very small dotted lines, and some is long dotted lines, some is very short dotted lines, like here. Maybe you can try connect. You see, you try connect these dotted lines together. I think this is a big kind of like some moving average lines. So if you regard it as some moving average lines, will be easy for you to understand. You see, example here, the DE, the columns is below the line, so is in downtrend. So if the column example here is above the dotted the lines is in uptrend, so you can regard it as moving average lines. And the line very long means the current trend too strong, so up too fast maybe will retrace. I mean, the line very long or retrace. How to put the first is candle, the second is trend expert. Normally when we open the indicator, the first one is candle chart, but the second one maybe is MCD or some other indicator, example KDJ. If you want to put trend expert, then just double click window 2, the second window, then you key in TE, directly key in TE and space enter, then you will turn to trend expert. Uh, yes, even the divergence appear. Um, when divergence appear in deviation expert, the price finally will follow the DE to retrace or not. We can check more charts. In some normal charts will be like that. Example like KLCI. So when the deviation appear, the price will tend to correction very fast. Example, top deviation appear, then the price turn down. The previous bottom deviation appear, then the price turn up. Yeah, the some chart very obvious, but in some charts maybe not that obvious. The trend is more important. Example like some shares switch the price is always all the way in uptrend. The uptrend may be very long. Example 1 year. You will find around this period many times deviation. But after that, actually, the price is still very healthy. But you also can say a have fraction. Example like this divergence appear higher, but this one cannot follow. Then after that, yes, the price it did in correction, but very slow only. It dropped a little bit. Then after that, in uptrend. This one division again, it dropped a little bit, then turn uptrend. So I think the trend is much more important. So if in very strong uptrend, this top division is just very normal appear, and after that maybe the correction just a little bit. How to put how to put candle and LSF will be the same. You want to change to other indicator, just double click, then key in the short name LSF space enter. Okay, then appear the blue LSF blue means the selling funds. The selling funds is stronger than the buying funds. So the red is the buying funds stronger. The blue is the selling funds stronger than the buying funds. And the holy blue means is increasing. The hollow blue means decreasing. LSF is long and short fund. You can right click, you see long and short fund. I see DE faster. Yeah, I think I think most of members they will feel that DE deviation expert is faster, but actually in uptrend TE is faster. Yeah, BBD is another indicator in handphone and PC live software. These indicators much faster than DE and also faster than TE, especially for traders trade for short term, 3 days or 4 days, 5 days. Then can combine with this BBD. How about the Air Asia? We we homely chat, we focus more on technical. So if you've learned the fundamental before, it will be much better. You know this company how, but we are not very familiar with this company and whether it's good or not. The only thing we can do is we go to the history chart, the historical chart. They find mm, hard to see is whether good or not because it's very the price up a lot then drop a lot, up a lot and drop a lot. If based on the technical chart, maybe seems will be in uptrend. Mm, I think will be better than shares all the way in downtrend. At least this share the up time and the downtrend time almost the same. So if you wanna use the indicators, double source can you just follow the indicator to buy in and better above the line. Example like this below the line maybe not that safe. And you see the deviation quite interesting. See this bottom deviation, so price is lower but funds is higher, so tell you got chance. The more stable buy point will be this turn red is above the line, above the line. So the next sell point will be 2 green. The next buy point will be maybe some days later 2 red. How to set the price range. So when you do the filtering, you can add some other indicators, example, the price range. You just click this quotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, quotation, then the right, see the right, the bottom corner here, this one you can set the price range. So if like 40 cents, then I put 0.4 and 1 ringgit, so you put the 1, then combine with the DE and TE, you do the filtering. Yeah, the current, the filtering, even the handphone software, the live chart, the filtering, that software also you can do the end of day filtering only. So yes, it always 1 day late. If you really you want a short-term trade, you don't want a 1 day late, then there's a method for you is you need to put into your watch list. Example, 10 stocks, 10 shares or 20 shares, put in your watch list. So when in green color, you need a monitoring. Then example like today, around the 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m., you open your handphone chat and see today turn red or not. Example, like this day seems 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. still turn red. I mean, today market close, it appeared to red. The possibility will be very high. So maybe you can buy in this day, and normally we will buy the second day. So you need to build up your watch list. DIY. Yeah, we explained Mr. DIY. The current is in uptrend. The current is in uptrend. If you trade for daily chart, I mean, you don't want to be too short. You don't want to trade for 1 hour, 1 day. You want to trade for half a month, several weeks. For this type of short-term traders, the current's no buy point. You need to wait. You need to wait for the next time. The next time to red. I mean, example like here, it turned green, then you wait for the green, and 1 week, 2 weeks later, it turned red. Then that day, the first time to red will be a buy point, then you buy and hold. If for short-term traders, 60-minute charts, you can open 60-minute chart and you open these two indicators. Maybe I can show you. The code number 5296. Okay, 5296. Okay, we put TE and DE here. In PC Kit, the live chart, there's a bad things we cannot put the trend expert in Windows 2 or Windows 3. It will only something wrong with my PC Kit. Okay, maybe need you open your handphone or kit to see the 60-minute chart. The method will be the same. So for So for 1 day, 2 days trading, no problem. You can open the 60-minute chart. Just use this two red buy in and two green sell. In live chat, handphone and PC kit, no LSF. How to add to watch list? Okay, example, this stock is nice trend. You wanna put into your watch list, then you click this card. 5 lists for you. Example, you choose favorite one. Then this one put into your favorite list. You can check your stocks here. Codes, favorites. Can we set a few favorite folder? Yes. In this end of day software, we have five favorite lists. See, 5 favorite lists. You can put different types. Example, short-term trade type, mid long-term trade type. You can put different types stocks inside. Then you check one by one. How about the TE, DE? If T is red, D is red, but LSF is blue, this is not a sell point. Sometimes we'll have some strange, when this one is too red, maybe the below one is blue, but I think not often appear. The buy point is 3 red. So 3 red, no matter here is hollow or solid, 3 red buy point. The sell point is 2 green. So first you need a 2 green. So you said it's 2 red, so that is not a sell point. If two green, the below is hollow, this is sell point. If 2 green and the below is blue color, so blue is bearish trend, the blue colors also will be a sell point. But in most cases, will be like this one, 2 green, 1 hollow, a sell point for short term. Okay, wow, quite time very fast. So this is today class about the double source template, and since the last question. In 60-minute chart, green turn to red. I'm not very understand. You mean 60, whether to enter 60-minute chart or 30-minute, 15-minute? Normally we will recommend the 60-minute, and it's not very fast. Maybe you need to hold 1, 2, 3 days. If you 15-minute, 5-minute, just hold for 1 hour, several hours, it's not safe. We will recommend maybe 60-minute better, be more stable. So you open the 60-minute to red, then you enter 60-minute, and you sell also 60-minute. You use DE and TE. Today we learned the template. How to delete the shares. So if this one I want to delete, then you just click favorite management. Any stocks not good, example, this one not good, you tick, then delete. Then you can add into other watch. Example, this Mr. DIY, I want to add to favorite too. See, you click, then enter, add inside. The meaning of the tail in DE, this is just a moving average line. Okay, So thanks for coming attend today the class, and almost here we learned the double source the template. So if you want to learn simple only, you don't want to be too complicated, then you can screenshot this picture. This one, the buy sell method. It's already enough. You click, you click the template, then these three indicators show. Then you just remember, you need to choose an uptrend share, means above TE purple line, above line. Then three red is your buy point, two green, one hollow is your sell point. So it's enough. Okay, so see you next time and good night.